You're not slow with it, so go. Now who goes over you're supposed to. Markel, good job today.
Right, we don't even talk.
I don't care.
You care if I see it?
No, I do care if you sit there. Markel, good job today. Did you leave it at home today?
You did.
Or you actually take it off? Your hat.
Oh, yeah.
I know, that's why I said good job today. You just didn't hear me say it. I said it like 3 times. Why are you putting your backpack on? Sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
I make this one.
Sit down.
I like how I put it.
You'll get irritated.
What am I doing to people today? I haven't done anything. I literally got mad because I stood for like a second too long somewhere. I have no idea why.
You put your phone and earbuds up. You don't. You get over here and sit where you're supposed to sit.
Right, you know.
She's not even talking to me. She's talking to you.
No, I'm not.
And more of us out here today.
What are we doing today? Okay.
Review for the test, mostly.
We got a test today?
Tomorrow.
Okay, just making sure.
What's on? Tomorrow.
What are we doing today?
Largely review boards.
I know, I got you.
Like the reviewing cards, or that's like the large amount of time that?
Oh, wait,
What's your name on them?
I mean, if they're taking a large amount of time, then
barely.
that was a trick question. You weren't supposed to do that.
You can sit on.
Yeah.
I'd rather you sit
I got a lot of it. I got
She is too.
some.
I know, I bought it yesterday.
No Tyler today?
They good.
Oh.
No Tyler today? Everybody see him?
I haven't seen.
I left one blank. 2 liquids. I didn't know.
I didn't.
Over here.
You know who that is?
Oh my God.
Tyler, yeah. I was like, for me, I forgot.
And I was just on her up there. She was like, there you go.
Are we injecting ourselves?
No, those are things I'm stripping out of those lab kits in the back.
What is this for?
I have no idea. No, you cannot.
Why?
Because I said so.
It looks cool. Can I buy it?
I'm trying to be a good person.
Where can I buy it?
I'm ransom right now.
I get a lot of that at home when I go home.
Does that say plus one or negative
Hey,
one?
you don't let her right now. She's gonna be plus one.
Right.
What are you mad about?
How stupid.
I mean, I really couldn't.
They were. What?
Does that say plus one or negative one?
I don't know. I can't read.
It's +1.
Yeah, she should take.
Oh, okay. The small one. See, yesterday, I took a look at this paper right here. Y'all, I had no idea what I was doing. Why did you? Because it's confusing.
Why? Look, that, Why? Wait. Thank you.
I have all the answers to this. You want?
It's K now.
I did.
Yeah, it's K now.
Does not get weird.
It does get weird.
Does not get weird.
Which
Oh, you don't.
What?
Here, hand these out to everybody. You can have these up one. 2 days.
I pass out their sheets.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
They don't have grade on it or anything. Well, I said you could do it.
You know what?
There's only 3, and there's 1 pair and 1 extra.
J now.
Did you make tissues?
No.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I gotta buy some.
There's still.
Did you say 80? He died in there.
Why do kids this?
That homework, we try it in, or is there just review?
Review.
Well, I just did it for no reason.
Yeah. For review.
Yes, I did. That is good.
I know, that's my.
Sounds bigger now. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, soon.
Did it, how did I do these things?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes. Now, I ain't three.
I'll have you.
I ain't one.
Why is the grade not?
Oh, I just had it.
Someone gave me $1.
Oh, that's because I didn't have a name on my.
Did anybody-
To be honest.
So, like, yeah,
Anybody-
that one.
There we go. I mean, they'd be good. I hope they got butter. Actually, I'm learning, like, the popcorn has a lot of butter on it. I like it. Let me taste it. My stuff goes there.
I know.
Right.
My lip right here.
That is also
So loud.
I got all these.
You are loud.
Oh, it hurts. That is cool.
What going on with you?
How much?
Oh, what?
Golly.
Where's the break? No, maybe. It's for extra credit stuff.
Miss Wall, there's no grade on here.
On what?
The CFA.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because I didn't print the grade, I have it in my phone. I'm going to tell you what the answers are so you can figure out your own grade. Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I left that morning.
Yeah.
I put it in
I don't know.
by
I'm
chance.
looking at it.
I may have put it in the back. Let me go
You don't
see.
look at it?
You probably didn't take it. What was it? Common formative assessment.
I did it. That's not even it.
Yeah, here's yours, Diablo. I mean, if you want to take it, I can give it to you. And if you score high enough, you get bonus points.
What is it?
It's 14 questions of old stuff that we've done. And most of it is geared more towards the last half of the semester.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, okay. I'll just send back.
And he was crushing on his foot, and he was like, "What's your name?" I'm like, and she was like, I was like, "Oh, no." He was like, "Boring." He said, "Tell her to say her name." So they're trying to take her out. I was like, "You go." And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Go, just go." I was like, "It's not gonna hurt you to go and say you're gonna ask for a thing." He was like, "Okay," and you go. He goes like that. And he goes, and I just,
Right.
I'm looking at it, you know.
Let me see if you need a calculator. Yeah, you might want a calculator in your orange sheet. There's a couple math questions. It's only 14 questions, so it shouldn't take you long. And I won't give them the answer until you've done it. And just go back there and sit at the table. There's a big table back there. And I'll give you guys the answers after Isela does it. She wants to try to earn bonus points, so. Yeah, I put it on the last test. What? You didn't take it either.
Yes.
You want to do it? All right, let me grab yours.
You want the answer?
Yeah, what can I
I'm in the estimate that you can have like a girl.
That's what it was.
I mean,
I forgot the Andy. And the other.
All right, we need orange card and a calculator. You, orange card and calculator. We can phone it, your both there.
For what?
Yeah.
I put it wrong because I'm still.
Anything higher than 70 gets cut. Yeah, if I gave you bumps.
So annoying. I mean, it's going weird, but it's so embarrassing. I said, like,
Right.
no, either forget.
Right, oh dear.
Since yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good, I don't like my grade.
Alright, so if we look at the opening, now that the two people who want to try to earn bonus points are on, what is this thing?
Crap. Oh.
Cinnamon crumble. That's what that word says. I was like, what is that? Alright, so if we look at the opening. And I'll give you the answers and tell you what your grades are, how to figure out your grade on the CFA in a minute after you sell it and Markel finish. But they wanted to try to earn bonus points, so I won't keep them from getting it either. Test is tomorrow. We're done with the material, so we're pretty much just reviewing today. Yeah, you need the formula sheet. There's nothing on the periodic table on it. All right, so isotopes have the same what? It has to be the same.
Like atomic number?
Atomic number is one answer you could have put. What else could you put? Protons. Either answer is correct. You can say protons or atomic number. Just as a side note for the test tomorrow, what's different?
Electron. Neutron.
Neutrons are different, or you could have said, what has the neutrons in it?
The nucleus.
Okay, what's the nucleus? It's got a name. It's an atomic mass. The atomic mass will be different, or the neutrons will be different. Okay, so I gave you an ion this time since we practiced with a neutral atom yesterday to find protons, neutrons, and electrons. So, how many protons would we have here? What tells the protons? Smaller number, all right? So what color do I have here? The green will work. All right, so these are the protons. So protons equal 29. All right, how many electrons do we have?
28.
Okay, so we have 29. And then this means what? Means the opposite. Subtract 1, so we have 28. Okay, neutrons, we do what? Mass minus the protons or the number, either one. So 65 minus 29 is 29 is not right. What's 65 minus 29? 35 is what I have in my head. 36? Okay, 36. Yeah.
Aren't the outer shell electrons and valence electrons the same thing?
Outer shell and valence are the same thing, yes. All right, so for 3, I gave you a Bohr model, but I only drew the electrons on the outer shell. Okay? So we have how many rings? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rings. Okay? So how many outer shell electrons do I have?
2, 3.
Oh, I think I only wanted to know the outer shell. I don't think I want to know the electrons there. So how many outer shells do I have? Or what is the outer shell? The 4th one. Okay? The 4th is the outer shell. All right, how many outer shell electrons do I have, or valence electrons do I have?
Ms. Rawl,
Yes.
can I see Louis Mario, please, in guidance?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Louis Mario.
Fix your attendance. Well, hold on while you're going. You can tell her for me that you've made up, 'cause I was working on it this morning, I got to input it. You have made up one day, and you've done another little over half. Okay? Because I've added it all, I just got to input it now. All right, so when you look at valence electrons, how many outer shell electrons do we have? 3 is right. All right, so if I have 3 electrons, what group does that make me? 13. All right, now I can't remember if we did this. I know I meant to, but I can't remember if I actually said it out loud. All right, where's the period come from?
Where's the period come from? Rings equal period.
The rings equal the period. Okay, the rings equal the period. So how many rings did you have? So what period are we in? We're in period 4. Okay, the number of rings in the period. So 4. All right, are we a metal, a non-metal, or a metalloid? Well, now that you know it's in period 4 and group 13, let's find out what element we are. So use your periodic table, go over group 13, period 4, like a graph. Find out what element we are. Or where?
Whatever, Grace, okay?
Yeah. GA.
Whatever. Same difference.
All right, so for GA, are we a metal, a non-metal, or a metalloid?
Metalloid. Wait.
Metal.
We're not metal. Or metal.
Would it be a metal because it's like
That's
outside?
not metal.
All right, come here.
I told you.
Everything that's blue is a what?
Oh, the blue.
Blue is a metal.
Oh.
Okay, this will be hanging up here tomorrow. You can look up here if you're confused, right, Najee? Blue is a metal. It will not be their exam day, but hopefully by exam day we'll have it.
Get up and look.
For the most part, I prefer you look from your seat. Now you don't roam the room. All right, so it's a metal. So in group 13, what would you tell me about its reactivity? Would it be highly, moderately, or fairly? Fairly. Okay? You okay? All right, we're going to practice reactivity one more time, and then we're going to do some things to review. Got your homework out?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Let's talk about it. I better not get rid of that yet.
I was confused.
You were confusion? That's not what I meant. I guess I can leave that up for right now. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't want periodic tables. That's what I want. All right, so we found the paper. So I have the questions in front of me. Let's see what kind of things were confusion according to Urelli. All right, so which pair of elements has the same number of valence electrons? Yeah, I mean, the quiz is over here. I
Sorry.
must have put it down over here, or you did.
Okay.
All right. So in order to have the same number of valence electrons, the answers have to have what in common? They have to be in the same what? They have to be in the same, I heard it at the back, they have to be in the same group. So what letters are in the same group?
Okay.
K and F. Everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna prepare the chair. All right. Number 2, this one has multiple answers. So which elements are in the same period?
JN.
J and L is one answer.
FOM.
FOM
And D.
and DNR. Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
One more time.
J and L. Okay. J and L are in the same period because they go this way.
That was all you.
I know it was.
J.
FOM because they go across in the same row. And DNO, it's actually DNR. All right. Which pair of elements is in the same family? That was fast.
You said something for my grade.
Huh?
For my second grade. Because he hasn't graded his outline that I did for the second grade project. And it means if I don't do it,
You can do it.
I'm doing it. It's like, I need to finish it.
Oh.
It's like, you're not supposed to do that.
Which class is it?
American Institute.
For who?
Johnson.
You need to do it.
Yeah.
If you flunk Johnson's class, you really didn't do your work. He's pretty easy as long as you do your work. Alright. Which one has the same family?
Okay, that does.
K and F does. Alright, which of those would have the smallest atomic number? Alright, if you look at a real periodic table, where's the smallest atomic number at?
The very first one,
The very first one. So who's in that position in the very first one? Okay, everybody okay with that?
Here.
Alright, which elements would be classified as metals? There's 3 of them.
K,
Alright, first of all, where's K at on the periodic table?
all is nice.
It's in which position? It's where which element is? Where hydrogen is. Hydrogen a metal.
Oh.
No, that's why K cannot be a metal. Alright, so which other places could be metal? F is good, R is good, and D is good. So F, D, and R are the answers.
So what is hydrogen?
Hydrogen is a non-metal. It's a gas, it's a non-metal. Alright, which elements can be classified as non-metals? There's 3 of these.
I guess.
4 of them, excuse me, I forgot that one. So yes, there's 4. K is good.
L?
No, not O.
Is it, how about L?
L is good. K and L. What? K, L, I heard M is good.
Yeah,
M is good. There's one more. J. J, M, and L, because they're all on the right, and then K. All right, which element is a noble gas?
Well,
L. Did you say O?
No.
Okay. All right, which non-metal is the most reactive?
M.
M is correct. Which metal has 1 electron in its outer shell?
K and F.
All right. Now, K and F, which one would be a metal? F. Remember, K is hydrogen, so that one's why it's not K. This is non-metal. All right. Which element has 7 electrons in its outer shell?
M.
M. All right. If the atom or the atomic number of the element D is 20, then what is the atomic number of element R? Thank you. All right, I hear 23. That is correct. All right, which element is a metalloid?
Yeah, O.
Are we okay with reading the parts of the table? You guess? Okay. Now, we're going to do 3 different things to practice. We just practice. Why are you banging my chair?
using mine.
Use the black one. I even tightened it while you were away, so it stopped spinning. All right. Get up and go sit in the other one. Thank you, dear. Let's break that in just a second. All right. Here, I can tell you some. Give those out. I want to do the attendance real quick because I've not done that.
Okay, you didn't have to do that. No.
Okay, my Tyler today. Grace, Stella, Urelli, Derek, Tardy. She's got him down to He's here. Blake's here, Markel's here, Diablo, Joseph Tardy. Luis is here. Mario. Trevor is absent. Jose, Liliana, Nigel, and Eduardo is
You can use that.
Right there.
Yours?
All right, does everybody have it?
No.
All right, so how do we do this?
I give one.
Did you not give Joseph one?
No, you gave me that milk like.
Go give him one. Where are the extras? You good? Take one of those you have in your hand and give it to Joseph. All right, so you're gonna take the properties with the dots at the top. And we're gonna put those where they go in the column, okay? So if we take the first dot, all right, the first bubble, it says atoms with 3 valence electrons. Where is that going to go in the groups? Which group has 3 valence electrons? Oh, you know.
13. Oh.
Group 13, that's fine. So we're gonna write that with group 13, okay?
What is so funny?
You can just write 3 valence electrons. You don't have to write the whole bubble. All right, now from there, jump down to one like elements or non-metals. Okay? Elements or non-metals. Which groups would fit non-metals?
All of them.
No, they're not all would be non-metals. Jose, which ones would be non-metals? All right, 18. So put non-metals for 18. Are you gonna do this? Or you just gonna sit there and eat your
I'm
Doritos?
listening and
Well, we're trying to do it for you so that you got an answer. Non-metals for 18. What about 17? Would 17 be non-metals?
Yeah.
Okay.
no.
So you want to write it for 17 and 18.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
What else would be a non-metal?
That'll be it, but it's like 16.
16 is mostly non-metals.
Hey.
Anybody else?
Is 15 one?
Yeah, I would go that one too. Because it's got 2 of them.
The whole bottom row?
Well, I would do 15 to 18 as non-metals. Okay? Now, I want you to take each of those bullets and put them where they go. I'm not going to give you but about 10 minutes. Okay? And then we're going to move on.
Are we gonna go over?
Yes, we are going over it. Okay? This is practice for the test. Because you're going to see some of this stuff tomorrow. Andre, Stella's, and Markel's CFA.
She needs a thing.
Thing, come here, Isola. Markel, did you get one? Did they put one on your place? Huh?
It was you when it messed up.
Yes, they gave you one of these? Okay. Both of y'all got 5 points. Oh, the test on waves. I think it's where I stuck it.
No. Here.
Oh, yeah.
That's you, technically too.
It says AL.
I got one.
Could you actually do some work back there?
I know, but I got serious.
No, I'm just kidding.
You
No,
guys,
legit.
might be fun to be quiet. Stop yelling across the room.
All right, guys.
Jose, finish my assignment.
Question?
For this one,
Uh-huh.
is it 57?
All right, let me hand this for Kelly. We'll be right back. Turn that thing off. Do my side. So that would be what elements conduct electricity, what types of elements?
What is wrong with
So what groups have those?
Oh,
You got everything else? Okay.
everybody says?
Okay. Right. What? Which one? I'm not reading all this stuff.
Yeah.
17 will gain one.
look in your notes, Jose.
Okay, look.
With the ones that do electricity, is it 1 and 2 or 1, 2, and 1?
I would probably go 3 or 13 also, because a good many of those are metals. Which one? No, 18 will not react. Does it say most non-reactive? Yes.
So that's correct.
Yes. It does not react. Nope. Yep. Yep. You can put 14 and it would be okay.
What, 15?
I wouldn't go that far.
Are you talking about the one for gases?
Am I saying the one for what?
The gases?
No, we were talking about Malibu.
Oh.
Hmm. The gases, I would go 15 to 18. Yes.
So the one that says do not reach with other alignments, I mean, does not react to, with other elements, is it, 13, 14, 15?
Only one group does not react. Which one group did we say does not react? Which one group will not react?
2?
2.
17?
18.
8?
18, because it's got 8 electrons.
Wait, why was it 18?
Because it has 8 electrons in the outer shell. So what now? It's the ones that don't react. They're the most stable. 17 would be the most
What did
reactive.
you ask the one that you asked me about? Oh, what did you get for the ones that you asked me about?
I didn't go read it.
Okay, so we're talking about what you came up with?
No,
Why not?
I didn't get the last one. No, we can talk about it. I don't know.
Alright, let me grab the paper so I have one. Alright, then Mario's gonna have to share space. Alright, so group 1. We did number 1 bullet with 3 valence. Who has 1 valence electron? Group 1. Alright, who has 5 valence electrons? Group 15. Are we okay with those?
Yeah.
Aluminum is in what group?
3.
Group 13. Now remember, tomorrow on the test with multiple choice, I might have group 13 and group 3 as an option. So don't let me trick you with something like that, right? Okay, don't let me get you. All right, who has 4 valence electrons?
14.
14. Elements that are non-metals. We did that one together and we had 15 to 18 for that. All right, all of the elements are gases. All right, 18. Some elements are gases.
17,
All right, 15 through 17, 15, 16, 17. All right, elements conduct electricity. What kind of elements conduct electricity? Metals. So where are your metals? 1, 2, and 13 are the ones you have to have. If you did 14, that's okay, but 1, 2, and 13 are the ones you have to have.
Why is 14 okay?
Because there are 2 that are metals at the bottom. So if you didn't have that one, it would be okay, but there are 2 that are metals, so if you labeled that one, it would be okay. All right, elements are malleable.
I don't know.
Malleable means you erode flat into sheets. What types of elements do we say are malleable? Again, that's metals. So it'd be what?
1, 2, and 13.
1, 2, and 13 again. Yes. Malleable means you erode into sheets. You can gain 1 electron to get to an octet. Who will gain 1? 17.
Yeah.
Alright, who's the most reactive non-metals?
18.
I hear 17 and I hear 18. Only one of those is right.
Is it 18?
17.
17. Alright, 18 is stable. They're the most non-reactive. Okay, who's the most reactive metals? 1. Who does not react? 18. Who will lose 2 electrons? Alright, we have 2 then. Or 2. Okay. And which elements have 8 electrons in their outer shell? 18.
Yeah.
We feel okay about navigating given those properties? Alright, now we're going to practice something that's in the first response tomorrow. Alright, this is in first response. And I'll do one of them with you on the document, Emma. Which one before Joseph and that right. Not that I think participating, but. Kevin got the other computer, the desktop one to work. Apparently he was able to hack somewhere and get notebook 15 from somewhere. So once he got notebook 15 on that one, we were able to get it to work. Well, I'm thinking about it since I was looking at the calendar over there. I was working on makeup days earlier. Nigel, you're about 30 minutes short of having 2 full days made up. You've got 1 so far. Grace, same thing. Mario, you're about the same. Isela, you've made up 2 days. Malik, you've made up 2 days. Okay. All right, so if we look at what you've got in front of you, all right, you're going to have a drawing similar to this, the first response tomorrow. All right, and it's a Bohr model. You might see it tomorrow or on the exam. So you want to be able to find these things given what you've got. All right, so if you have this Bohr model, all right, how many outer shell electrons do you have? All right, so for valence electrons, write 1. Because y'all know there's 1. Okay? Now, what group number does that tell you you're in? Tells you you're in group 1. So write group 1. All right, now, what do we say in the opening about finding the period? The number of rings. So how many rings do you have? 3 or 4? Or 3 and 4?
3.
There's 3. All right, so for the period, then it's 3. The rings tell the period. Okay, so if you're going to forget that, write rings above period. All right, so now use your periodic table. Read it like a graph. Find your period 3, group 1, and what element is it? So write Na on your element line. Now, tell me, is it a metal, a non-metal, or a metalloid?
Not.
Najee, I want you to look up there and tell me if it's blue, green, or yellow and orange.
Okay.
7.
It is a metal.
Good. Now remember, you can't have that colored one tomorrow. And you might have a question that easy on the final exam. If you get it wrong, I'm going to be angry. Okay?
You're always angry.
Not always.
You sound like you.
If that's an
All right? No.
So wait,
I'm not even in the ballpark of angry.
So it's
Blue is the metal. Anything over here in this blue is a metal. The green is a metalloid, and the yellow and orange are non-metal. Okay? Now, I want you to do the rest of that. Because these match the free response, or part of the free response. And then we're going to do something that's got some clues, and you got to hunt and find them.
And this.
With all the individual answers, it's around 60. It's not numbered in 60, it's numbered in 40s, but some things have A, B, and C's in them. All right, find me an answer. Now you got all your graph laid out.
Favorite games too.
Now let graph like the card.
I got this one, but it's like only got one piece in it. That's all I got.
So basically,
I had two packs of it.
I know it's easy. Like, look,
I had all
this
of
one
it.
has 3.
And then as soon as second
How
semester
do you
started,
get
I had 3.
Wait,
Those numbers are the same.
Oh, 5. Okay, so you add 5.
Yeah, it's about.
And then you lose 3 or gain 5.
I don't want that.
Lose 3 because it's all just 6. And 4. Unless you get to 4. 4. So you can either gain 4 or just lose. Exactly. So this one you can gain 3 or lose 5. What would be easier? Small money. Oh. Yeah. It's basically.
Yeah, no, I do.
I know. I know how to do it. Every time I say
Yeah.
why? Wait, what?
Yeah, check on the image.
Are we watching a movie today?
All right, how are we coming? Anybody have a question?
Yeah, we're watching the movie. It looks interesting. Did you like it? Yeah. I'm gonna have a look. I'll lay on here rock you.
It's.
I'm too drunk to be drunk. What did you make on the bag Friday?
I don't know.
Whoops.
Whoops.
She said I
I'm at 100.
You tell them that I've done well as much as that baby cried and she sleep.
She killed it.
Oh.
She killed the baby.
I was like, I didn't even have it.
I
The
said,
people had it.
Oh,
Who had it? Like my friends. Like,
Alex.
That's fine.
You probably did.
Number 3.
Yeah, you should have had me. I had to work. I've been making tacos over there.
Doing it wrong because I ordered one. So it's all wrong.
Have a Pepsi?
Nope, it's the only one I have.
Come on. You sure?
Are they all in period three?
So what?
Are they all in period three?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they all have parades.
Miss Walker, I have that thing on your desk,
What thing on my desk?
that cake thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It probably came from somebody in, second period. I've trained them not to throw their food in the trash. Because one of you guys might want
What, Jose?
Hey, we got a nice pack of candy yesterday. You take a picture of it, send it to Katie.
The number of dots. Wait, no, period is it goes like this. 1, 2. I go down, start high. 1, 2, 3.
During the meeting, I watched the picture. All it said
I
was,
thought it'd be like,
all they said was, 60 minutes.
Wait.
Um,
Oh, yeah, you're right, I see. Okay, I get it.
And they said, it was just,
Sorry.
yes, and it was a straight vote, aye. Any opposed? Nothing. And it moved on.
Lunch today.
tell four. She gonna be having it there.
Yeah, it was something. Say or something, minutes. Go ahead.
Miss Walker.
There's nothing in there about, no. There's something about our bonus next year being incentivized. I don't know what it is, it's in the board, it's in the board docs.
You said something?
And it's, an avenue was talking
You
about
said
it,
something?
and all he said was this policy number, dot, dot, dot. It's in the board docs. Nothing else was talking about it. The rest of it, I'm glad I was doing other stuff, eating dinner and whatnot. They had some, like, talking about the leaky pipeline. I was like, Larry was like, are you actually listening to that? I said, with one ear, I just recorded tonight.
What did they tell you?
Well, now you know.
Well, they say you're really.
Miss Walker, I'm a four.
All right, you ready to go over it?
Yeah. Miss Walker.
Yeah.
I did.
What?
A four.
What, four? I ain't got four. Well, I do, I ate with it yesterday.
Fourth period.
I don't think you want my four. You don't want half.
He did it yesterday, bro. He said there's a bag. Right there in the class. I didn't know there was a bag. He pulled.
Oh, there's a back. Do I need to wait?
Yeah, the first one.
Y'all need to.
Like I did all this in like
It's wall.
What?
What time is second lunch is?
Well, and then the party goes to 105?
This wall.
Yes,
Drink some water.
yes.
I hate when they're.
Good rag. All right, we look at it now.
No.
Really?
I'm finished.
I think she's done too. She just don't want to know the answers. All right, so if we look at the first one.
Not a revolution.
All right, number 2. Right here is it at? Coming up.
It went away.
So sleep. Lock the- Apparently it was sleep. Sleep is Keandre would say. All right, so if we look at number 2. All right. How many electrons? 2. What group? 2.
Yeah.
What period?
3.
So if it's in period 3, group 2, what element was it?
MG.
Mg. Is it a metal, non-metal, or metalloid?
Metal.
It's a metal. How many electrons? 3.
3.
What group?
3.
No.
13.
It's group 13.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was talking about with Urelli a little while ago when I said, don't let me get you with that. If it's group, it's got 3 electrons. The group number is not group 3, it's group 13. That will probably be an answer choice tomorrow on the test. Okay, period number 3. So group 13, period 3 makes us what element?
4.
Really? You said it's element 4?
Boron.
Nope, not boron. It's aluminum, Al. So aluminum is what kind of element?
Metal.
It's a metal.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're at how many electrons? 4. What group? 14. What period?
3.
So what element are we? Si. Si would be what kind of element? It's a metalloid. It's a metalloid. All right, now we have how many electrons? 5. What group? 15. What period? 3. So group 15, period 3 makes us what element? Phosphorus, and it is a non-metal. All right, so on the back side, we got how many electrons?
6.
So 6 electrons. What group?
16.
16. What period? 3. So 16 and 3 makes us, nope, sulfur. Sulfur, so we are non-metal. All right, how many electrons? 7. Makes us group number 17, period number 3, which makes us Cl, and we are a non-metal. All right, last one. How many electrons? 8. So group number 18, period number 3. It's a non-metal, and it's Ar. Or you could have said it's a noble gas. They actually gave you a choice here, which I don't ever tell people. But if you look, it says it's a noble gas, so you could have picked that also. But if you said non-metal, it's fine. All right, the last review we're going to do, other than the test review sheet.
She just called you. That's what I thought I did.
Is this one. And this one I'm going to collect.
Okay.
You have to work on it by yourself. Ooh. Grace, go back over there.
What?
Yeah.
You want to work that way?
Keep leaving it over there. I'm going to start throwing it in the trash. Take it.
Good even. It's been there.
What? It could be. What? All right. Which phone's up?
Wow.
Because I said so. If I see you with your phone out, I'm going to assume you text somebody in. This is very easy, and you should be able to do it in a minimal amount of time. Grace, go back where I told you to. Now, if if you look at the paper I just handed you, I'm going to do the first one with you on both sides so you know what you're doing. So on the front side, all right, on the front side, it has a question. Okay, 1, A, B, C, and then it has 3 lines. Now, the answer has to be written correctly in order to get your points. So, a transition metal number 24. Find the transition element number 24 and tell me what it is.
Chromium.
All right, chromium, what's the symbol?
CR.
So on the first line, you're going to write capital C, lowercase r.
It's a crib.
Yeah, I know that, but you got to write the answer right. Because if you write this, if you write that, you've got 2 of the 3 answers wrong. Okay? 2 of them are wrong. All right, question number 2, or B, says a solid common halogen. All right? Halogens, group 17. Fluorine and chlorine are gases. Bromine's a liquid. So you're down to iodine and astatine. Iodine is the only one y'all have heard of. Astatine, nobody's heard of. Iodine is written as a capital I. Not lowercase, but capital. It's a singular element. All right? The last one says family 13 bears this name. 13 is called what? The boron family. It has to be written as a capital B. Okay? So if you'd written it as C-R-I-B, you'd have gotten those 2 marks wrong. Okay? You have to write them correctly. Now, there is 2 that I need to tell you because you will have no idea what they are. 4C is GE, germanium. Capital G, lowercase e. Anytime you write a symbol that has 2 letters, the first letter is always capital and the second letter is always lowercase. I haven't been taken off for it, but that's the way it's always written. All right? And the last one that you would have no idea about for a lot of you, maybe some of you would know this, is 6A. Huh? That was for 4C. 4C. GE is for 4C. You're not listed? Take your earbuds out. I already told y'all no phones. No earbuds.
You said if I wasn't going to do work, I can be on my
Yeah,
phone.
if you're not going to do any work, you can be on your phone. You flunked the class anyways. Doesn't matter what you're doing. That's the truth. He has way too many days. He can't make them up, and his average is too low to pass. All right. 6A. A transition metal used in incandescent light bulbs is tungsten. Its symbol is W. All right. I just said 6A. Just calm down over there. I said 6A. Now, if you'll turn the paper over to the back side. All right. The back side, there's no fill in the blank kind of things. You're just finding the element based on the clues. All right. So if we go back to a periodic table, this element is in the same family as lead. So find the family as lead. Lead is in group 14. Everybody good? Yeah. It has fewer protons than sodium. So find sodium. Sodium is over here. How many protons does sodium have? It has 11. Oh. Okay, atomic number tells it, right? So it has 11. So now look. It's on my desk here. It's on my desk. All right. You forgot already? Oh. All right. So group 14. Which one has fewer protons than sodium? What? So you write carbon on the line for number 1. Everybody got it? So the question said the element has to be in the same family as lead. By welcome. All right. So lead is here. This family or group 14. That's why I put it in the box. All right. It said it has to have fewer protons than sodium. Sodium has how many protons? 11. Okay. So who in this group has less protons than 11? That's why it's carbon. You there? All right. Find me the answers. By yourself. Not with aid. Can you what?
Do we know all the answers on here?
You should, yes. This is not using any kind of weird information based on properties you wouldn't know. Okay? That's why I gave you those other 2. Because I knew you wouldn't know those. When you're done, bring it to me. And then you can have your test review sheets.
Where's the activities?
At the bottom, actinoids and actinide are the same thing. Mhm. What is wrong over there?
No, no.
You
No,
want
but I
to
really
start
do have a
the
problem
summer
number two.
thing?
So bring it here. Come on. It was not that far.
Okay, do you know anything about it?
Yeah,
Okay, so this is a metal element that makes up potato sauce.
it's one of the things off. Y'all know the formula for table salt.
I mean, I should know it, but,
Really?
sodium, it has something to do with.
Come right on the
sodium.
board.
Right there, okay.
NaCl.
Should it be capitalized?
Capital N,
Okay.
little a,
Uh-huh,
capital C,
uh-huh,
lower L.
uh-huh. Oh, I know this.
No, it said the
Oh,
metal element that makes up table salt. Now you gotta figure out which one is the metal in that formula.
yeah.
You should be able to do that part. You two be quiet before you get zeros. This sheet's right there. And I have to study Jordan that one. Yeah. I gave you the answer to that one. Really?
Yeah.
Then I guess what it is. Uh-huh. On it and, touch your sheet right back.
Is he?
Why is it up this uniform?
Brother broke.
I think the power went out this wall.
Hmm?
I think the power went out.
You want to fry right now?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not.
No, I guess you enjoyed the faith. The third period, she's forever telling me I make her cry. I mean, the second period, she tells me I make her cry most days. It's not my goal, but
No, I got problems.
there goes back on. We'll start cooling the meat.